Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Warmstrong Adventures. And this is a travel channel, and it's interesting because they have just a few videos so far, but they've already taken us on their adventure, both on a cruise as well as the destinations involved, as well as the pre-cruise kind of setup for a hotel review and things like that. So this is going to be a cool channel to follow. I know travel is a really big niche on YouTube in general, and Warmstrong Adventures already is doing a great job. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. What I can tell you about this particular creator is they're incredibly supportive as well, and that's really the reason why I wanted to introduce this channel to everybody right now. They're well on their way towards their first 100 subscribers, and we're hoping to push them a little bit farther. They're almost at 90 right now, as we can see, and they're bringing shorts as well as videos. Hopefully streams will come in. This creator even goes as far as to bring drone footage into some of the videos as well, which is very, very cool. So, you know, Warmstrong Adventures is supporting on our copyright-free music channel. They're over there almost every day. They're here with us in Superchat just about every day as well. The reason why I mention that is because I want you to understand the kind of support that you're going to get back from a creator like this after you connect with them. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. I've got a few names on the wheel already. I see some more coming in that I got to get in there. The Gaming Ham and the Bright family are both here. They're members. We always put members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. I've got a few more names on there already. Pardon me. Crocheting with Leanne is here. Pretty Pessimistic, one of our newest members. I am Betty J. Gathers, who will remind you to give the thumbs up, of course. The Stock Explorer just walked in. We're going to get a great look at that channel in about 2.5 hours when we go over there for a live stream that they've got set up. We're going to go and raid the Stock Explorer. So again, that's a while from now. I always set up the raids in advance. And then let me see if I'm missing anybody in the chat. I'm going to do some more introductions in a second. Michael's Adventures can't be with us today just due to a work schedule, but any day that he's not here, he always sends his regards. Make sure everybody knows that we're thinking about him. He is an incredibly supportive creator, has been a dear friend for a long time, and we will likely see him tomorrow as usual as well. Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met in my 5 years on YouTube, and Ghostly Winds is in the house. I'm just putting them on the wheel. Scratch and PPA is also on the wheel, as he is a beloved and dedicated moderator. And I'm going to get Nicholas Family Adventures on the wheel as well. Like I said, we get members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Annabelle TV. For anybody that's brand new to Superchat, the wheel and the screen are open to everyone. It just takes a little bit of time to get on there. Rich Cat Ranch, of course. I was wondering the same thing that they were asking just a little while ago. Somebody was in the music channel and I couldn't mention them. So I noticed that there seem to be glitches with channel names when they've gone through a name change, or especially if they use special characters in their channel name, even though we may not see that. So 99% of the channels here in Superchat are English, or at least have English names, and when we look at the way that the names are spelled, it's possible to put special characters, let's say from another language or a glyph or something like that, into the name without it being noticed. That can cause you to not be able to mention them easily. There could be another couple of glitches that we're just unaware of. Rich Cat Ranch is in the house. When it comes to community posts, we are also only able to mention creators over 100 subscribers by the look of it right now. They keep changing that. We used to only be able to mention channels with higher sub counts, but now they've kind of release that. So it seems to be a benefit they're opening up to anybody over 100. It usually comes in a couple of days after you hit a milestone when they have something like that. Rich Cat Ranch, thank you for that membership. I really do appreciate that. Dave's Adventures has also dropped a super chat on us. That was Thrill Seeks with a name change. So I'm going to get Dave's Adventures up next before we spin the wheel. If anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Julian's Corner might be brand new to Tuber Chat, and Jamie Gerosi is here. These might both be brand new channels. Forgive me if I'm mistaken about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I think Arsenic Element might still be in the chat. Country Boy Magic is a longtime friend, along with Forks and Chopsticks. It's great to see you here. Danny Day's Homestead is in the house, along with Life with Mountain Folk. Ordered Steps is back again. It's great to see you. And Tamara Recipes is here, along with Travels of Ethel the Van. Sam Slogs Trains More is back from vacation, and he's here as a moderator and a member. So we'll be looking forward to some new videos from Sam for certain. And forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Right now, Warm Strong Adventures again is on the screen. This is an incredibly supportive creator, and we actually have a birthday celebration in the chat. I was hoping the Bud Files might make it in, at least for a moment. So the Bud Files is celebrating their birthday today. So hopefully everybody will join me in wishing them a happy birthday. USA Scratchers, good to see you back in the house. I was just dropping a message in the chat there. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More was in South Wales for a few days, so hopefully we'll get some footage from there. And then as well, Dave's Adventures dropped a super chat on us, so we're going to get that channel up next. Grubby the Beagle is in the house. Good to see you here. Now, Warm Strong Adventures is a travel channel, but like I said, while this channel grows, I'm going to be looking forward to their content as well. They're an incredibly supportive creator, so I wanted to introduce them. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. Chat's flying again. AZ Highland Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, yes. Oh, Ghostly Winds. I think I see what you mean. You're going to put future streams on your community tab, which will be very cool. You know, I always recommend to everybody, where possible, in most cases it's beneficial to set your streams or premieres as far in advance as possible. First of all, so it can get into the algorithm and the system can kind of percolate and get through all your description and tags and things like that, catalog your content and know where to push it out when it's time. But as well, you give a lot of people the chance to be reminded and aware. Kate, keep it cute. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So hopefully we haven't missed anybody. Tamara Recipes is in the house. And again, as long as everybody's still meeting each other in the chat, that's what we're here for. Everybody will be just fine, I'm sure. Spring Meadow Farm and Garden, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. They are just listening and eating. There's Arsenic Element. I wondered if they were still in the chat, and they are. So thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that before. Arsenic Element's going to teach us how to grow all different types of peppers on their channel. Let's get Arsenic Element set up. And because of that super chat, they will be the next channel that we look at before I start spinning the wheel. Dave's Adventures did the same thing, and he actually sniped the Stream Boss position. What you'll notice is the video game life meter under my camera right there. That's called the Stream Boss. Every super chat and membership knocks a little bit of life out of the Stream Boss. Whoever knocks it out and takes over gets a bit of extra exposure for a while, as you can see. So that's Dave's Adventures for right now. And then Arsenic Element, like I said, will be up next, and we'll start spinning the wheel soon enough. Now, Dave's Adventures was Thrill Seeks. He recently changed the name of the channel. My assumption is because he's expanding into more content, but most of what you'll find up until now has to do with theme parks and roller coasters in particular. There's a bit more variety here, like maybe a vlog or a product review or unboxing, but I'm looking forward to seeing what new content is going to come up from Dave's Adventures. He's got some members only content there, which is kind of cool as well. YouTube tells us that that can help with member retention. AceFlaw1, good to see you in the house. That's a creator who's been with TuberChat from the beginning. And then as well, this new feature's come out over the last couple of weeks where if you have over 8 members on your 8 or more members on your channel, this shelf shows up to kind of give a little bit of recognition. Interestingly, if you are a member on a channel, when you look at their front page, if they have this shelf enabled, you will see your channel on there. So you'll notice that TuberChat has memberships with all of our moderators, and when we look at their channels, you'll see that it's on their the tops of their front pages. And SCT, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I wonder if you've been here before, and forgive me if I'm mistaken about that. It might just have been a while, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. Our instructions are always in our video description so that you can maximize the impact of the time you spend here. I'm going to get Arsenic Element up on the screen right now. Thank you again, Dave's Adventures and Arsenic Element, for your super chats. I really do appreciate those. For that reason, I put those channels up right away. But Travels of Ethel the Van has just become a member, so I'm going to add them onto the wheel right away. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, so what that means for Ethel, Travels of Ethel the Van, is that from now on, when you're here, I will add you to the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat. And once you're on the wheel, you're on the wheel. You know, it's completely random. We never know how long it's going to take for a channel to come up. When the wheel gets down to about 5 or 6 names over time, I will start adding names from our chat list as well, so it's open to everyone. Arsenic Element is going to show us how to grow all different types of peppers on their channel more than anything else, but I see they've got some strawberries here as well, so they might have expanded their content. Look at this, more peppers, melon. They've got some drone footage here, which is really cool. I can see I'm behind. Now, they had posted a couple of videos in the last couple of days, so I'm going to take the latest one and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall any further behind. But Arsenic Element's been a long-time friend of TuberChat, definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. They've got 313 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road towards 400, and we can see that they're bringing us all 3 types of content when we dig through their videos here. They've got shorts videos as well as live streams. Great Farmer Freelance is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me for not catching your morning stream today. I was setting up for TuberChat, and if I would learn to do some of the stuff I need to do at night instead of in the morning, I'd have a little bit more time to catch people an hour before TuberChat. Great Farmer Freelance streams every morning and usually has a panel full of interesting guests joining them. Arsenic Element, thank you again for your super chat. Thank you, Dave's Adventures. I really do appreciate that. And I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. and we'll see who's coming up next. Looks like it's going to be pretty pessimistic. Now, this is a brand new channel for Superchat. They've just recently found us, but became a member right away. So I'm going to put them on the screen right now. We'll see what they got going on their channel. I'm still getting to know them, but I'm sure we're going to have a good time as horror and things related to that genre are always a big thing, not just here on YouTube, everywhere, as we all know. But one of the things that it seems that horror is a part of this, and let me just hit their About page for a second to see if I can do a better job of talking about their channel. I remember reading this. I don't want to be scared alone, so let's get freaked out together. Mysteries are an addiction. True crime has become a habit. So I say horror. Forgive me, I'm mistaken about that just because I saw that in a couple of the thumbnails names. I had read this before, but like I said, I'm still getting to know this creator. Drama is intriguing, so let's discuss it all. Come and join me, my fellow pessimists. Let's get down to the ugly, scary truth of the messed up world we live in. And it's interesting to see such a well-written about paragraph there. So that's great. And a wonderful introduction to the channel. So I'm going to take another video and I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list that will help me get through a bit more of your content. The idea, of course, is that, you know, every day that people are here, hopefully I get most of the channels on the screen. We try to get as many as we can. I learn about the channels over time. I learn about the content by watching videos and hanging out in live streams and things like that over weeks and months. And then if I get to know the creators behind the channels, especially on the other social networks, then I can do an even better job of promoting your channel when you're here. So on that note, anybody can reach out to me anytime. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time, but I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. And otherwise, I love hearing about lessons learned along the way or other advice that people might have, both for myself and for everybody here in the Superchat family, because we can spread it pretty fast. Mickey Laughs, good to see you in the house. Another longtime friend of Superchat, good to see you here. Jamie Hart is in the house. They are going to be added to the wheel. They do a lot of musical covers and a lot more variety. Travels of Ethel the Van is another channel that I'm still getting to know. They just became a member right now, so of course they're going to be added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat every day that they're here from now on. There's Derek's Journey, by the way, so of course they're going to be added to the wheel right now because they happen to be a member and have been for a while. Travels of Ethel the Van just crossed 700 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can get them a few more today. We always want to aim a little bit higher than the milestone that we're looking towards. So if it's 700, we want to push to 705, 710, somewhere around there, so that if YouTube plays games with your numbers within the next couple of days, which it does with all of us, then you won't slip back below that milestone, because that's never fun. And yes, Mickey Laughs. We're moving pretty quick today again. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Again, the Bud Files is in the house right now. It happens to be their birthday, so I hope everybody will help us wish a happy birthday to the Bud Files. Homestead, where you are, happens to be a member. And I've got them on the wheel, of course. Travels of Ethel the Van. Let me just read your description again so that I can get this right. Oliver and Leanne exploring and sightseeing in the UK. A little daft, unorganized, but squeezing as much as they can out of life, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing the different places that they're going to take us to. I'm still getting to know their content. So I'm actually going to take another popular video this time, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list and see what you've got to say here. And then as I get to know the content better over time, like I said, I'll get to promote your channel better every time you're here, hopefully. Mickey Laughs, I'm going to put your channel up next because of that super chat, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel. Thank you for that. They've done that before. I need a quick second, so just pardon me and I'll be right back. My goodness. Mickey Laughs is up right now. I can see I'm behind with you. Thank you for that super chat. I'm going to grab one of your videos right now to make sure I start getting caught up right away. Mickey Laughs is pure variety, but I'm going to take this 10 minutes dance rock video, and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. And that will help me catch up a little bit. Mickey Laughs has obviously shorts, streams, and videos, so all three types of content. Actually, Mickey Laughs has been with Superchat so long now that you'll have to forgive me. I actually forget how long it's been. If it might be like almost from the beginning, as a matter of fact. So the reason why I put focus on that is just to let you know what kind of support you're going to get back from a creator like this. Mickey Laughs obviously has been a longtime friend, but you wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year down the road or 2 years down the road after you start your YouTube channel. As you can see, TuberChat's been here for just over 2 years now, and some of the creators that are here, even almost every stream, have been here since the very beginning. We have brand new channels that come through every single day, and then lots of friends from over the last couple of years as well. Rock Chick Beauty, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here. Just want to see what Mickey Laughs says. They think their laughter is a gift from God. Absolutely. They aim to inspire, encourage, motivate, share life stories, and most importantly, laugh, which is really, really cool. Ghostly Wins is coming up right now because I just spun the wheel. This is another creator who's been with us for, it's getting close to 2 years now. And Ghostly Wins has an interesting channel. Oh, yes. Oh, my dear goodness. Scratch and PPA, you're absolutely right. You know, I set up everything an hour ago to get that thing done. I play this game now where I try to do it right before we go on, and the reason why is because the way that things are scheduled, and with the scheduling softwares that I might use to do our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and things like that, I don't like to do it. I like to do everything natively, which means when you're posting on Facebook, you use Facebook to do it. When you're posting on Instagram, you use Instagram to do it, even though there's third-party tools out there. And ever since I started doing this thing where I'm trying to put the post right before the stream, I'm forgetting Instagram too many times. So thank you for that. I'm going to have to do that during the break. I'm just making a note for myself so I don't forget. You can hear my frustration in myself. I promise you I make as many mistakes as anybody else. And there's an example of one. Luckily, Scratch and PPA is truly a creator and friend that has my back and catches most or all of what I miss here in TuberChat. Rock Chick Beauty is going to come up next because they dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. They've done that countless times, as a matter of fact. And forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something like a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Spooky Kisses is a brand new channel for TuberChat. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Full Throttle Adventures and Unboxing, good to see you in the house. Jubba Jub Productions, good to have you back in the house. They spread a lot of positivity through the chat while they're here, for which I'm grateful. Ghostly Wins is an interesting channel that brings us retro gameplay. You see the Nintendo and Sega logos there. And it's interesting, when you catch this creator on a live stream, you can really feel the fun and energy while they're playing. They kind of draw you into their world, which is really, really cool, but they're able to keep up with the chat at the same time, which is great. And they're always positive, always energetic. Now, Ghostly Wins, you know, you wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you, like I said, a year or two down the road. But not only that, but who's truly going to have your back out there. You know, you get a lot of friendships started here on YouTube. It's the #1 thing people say they enjoy about their YouTube journey is the people that are met and the friendships that flourish from that. But Ghostly Wins is somebody who I know absolutely is on the lookout and truly does have my back when they're out there. They've gone way over and above with generosity to show that, for which I'm grateful as well. So the reason why I put so much focus on that is so that you can understand what kind of a creator is behind this channel. And we'll talk about their videos in a second as well. One Love channel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So Ghostly Winds is bringing us retro gameplay, but it's interesting because I grew up with this stuff literally, and still Ghostly Winds is able to continuously introduce me to games that I had not already seen. He posts frequently and will be using the community tab, if I understand right, to promote a lot of the videos and streams so that we can get an idea or heads up in advance. So next up is Rock Chick Beauty. She is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She dropped a super chat on us, so I wanted to put this channel up right away. Chris's Clever Craft is on the wheel now, of course, because they happen to be a member. Now, Rock Chick Beauty brings us a lot of beauty on her channel, but she also does somewhat pure variety, actually. There are a lot of product reviews, unboxings, and even sponsored videos now. She does shorts, videos, live streams, so all three types of content. She's got a premiere coming up tonight in about 7 hours from now, which is really cool. So we'll have brand new content on this channel after we connect with them. Frostbite 2022, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Rock Chick Beauty, I'm just going to take your latest video, put this in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind with you as well. This creator puts a lot of focus on presentation. You'll notice when I click into the videos here, she does an interesting strategy by putting a different thumbnail on every single video, but her graphics usually match up, whether it's the thumbnails, the avatar, and the banner in style. But you can see the work that's put into the presentation. And the thought here is, you know, you have to make your own decision for your own channel, whether you want something like what Superchat does, where every thumbnail is almost identical, or whether you have something like Rock Chick Beauty, where every single thumbnail is different based on what she feels is best for that particular video. It's a shame to spend hours working on a video and then only moments working on a thumbnail, title, and things like that. They need to be very carefully crafted. Facing Reality, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. So thank you one more time, Rock Chick Beauty, for another super chat. Like I said, she's done that countless times. I really do appreciate that. She's on the road to 800. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther right now. Next up is going to be another Canadian. This is Great Farmer Freelance. Like I said, I missed their stream this morning. They stream every single morning. This creator is absolutely impressive because they had started just a few months ago talking about being a brand new channel and having a lot to learn, but they are just growing rapidly, and you can see it in their live streams. They've built up an incredible audience, and they often have a lot of guests on their StreamYard panels every morning. As you can see, this creator as well is bringing us all three types of content. I see they've expanded into some shorts as well as the videos and live streams we're used to over there. Emily, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Nancy Agbabor TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And if anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now. But because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm, it could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both right now and in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead as a replay. Willow's Creations, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, Jamie Hart, well, I think you're doing okay right now, but here's an idea. You know, I haven't done anything like a Tuber Chat challenge or anything like that. Maybe someday we'll be able to get into a few of these things. But an idea possibly is this, right? So we all put out a lot of videos. We all put out, you know, content. And what if it was this simple? What if it was as simple as saying to yourself, I'm going to improve one thing in the very next video that I put up. That could be anything. That could be adding to your video description. That could be doing a better job spending time on tags, carefully crafting your title, or spending some time on a thumbnail. There's lots of great things out there, like Canva is very popular with a lot of creators for creating thumbnails, banners, and other graphics, and they have a lot of templates that are just spectacular, and you see them everywhere now. You can change the colors easily, change the title, whip a picture in the background, easier than we all think it is when we've never done it before. And you'll be on your way to better presentation. But if you could improve one thing, it could even be something in your videos, like saying or ah, like you see everybody, including me, do, a little bit less. That can be helpful as well. There's so many different things that we can improve, and I promise you, over time, you consider the fact that you might put out 50 videos this year. Imagine if your videos had 50 different improvements from today to next year. By next July, what would your videos look like? What would the momentum on your channel look like compared to the videos you're putting out today? Even though they might be great or fine or good enough, or however you want to put it, almost everybody can find something they can improve on, and I'm sure everybody will be miles ahead. So it's just an idea. The J. Jordan, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Derek's Journey dropped a super chat on us as well. He's done that many times. Get to the farm. Good to see you in the house. Derek's Journey is going to be the next channel that we look at for that reason. Members always get added to the wheel right away. Super chatters get added to the screen right away in order. And we'll get back to spinning the wheel in another couple of moments. Great Farmer Freelance comes to us from the farming and homesteading community of channels. Hopefully everybody will enjoy the content over here, but he's also an advocate for helping others grow their channel, hit different milestones and things like that. He's already well over halfway on the road to 600. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. Caden Vlogs, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's have a look at Derek's Journey right now and see what's going on. Derek's Journey has 1,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. They're actually well on their way. Oh yeah, Facing Reality, the new membership badges. What happened is YouTube changed a couple of things. They changed the colors of all of their default badges. So if you are monetized or almost monetized and you're thinking about memberships and haven't already set them up, what will happen is YouTube will give you badges that go beside your members' names if you want to use those, but you're free to upload your own as well. Lots of creators upload their own. Here on Tuber Chat, I just upload something that is a reflection of what YouTube gives us as a default, right? And you see these shields with check marks. And I just recently changed the colors of all of them to match YouTube's new colors because they really mixed them up, which was interesting. And Mr. Fulton Miraz, your birthday is on the 23rd. Oh, on the 20th is your 23rd birthday. And we'll be looking forward to that. Mr. Fulton Miraz is another creator who's been with me for about 2.5 years. And Derek's Journey wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, but also gives us a great look at the creator and their home life. When you look at the front page of their channel, they've got a lot of featured channels. Obviously, another advocate for helping others grow. And my dear goodness, Serenity Studio Art, thank you so much. What they've just done is gifted 5 memberships for creators. Now, it's interesting because this is a new feature that was kind of taken from an idea from Twitch. And YouTube now allows somebody like Serenity Studio Art to gift memberships. YouTube will distribute those among some of the most active creators here in the Tuber Chat live streams, but it's also somewhat random, so it's really cool. So Arsenic Element was just gifted a membership. Time with Tiffy was just gifted a membership. Mr. Fulton Miraz was just gifted one as well, and YouTube will drop another couple in a few minutes here as well. So that's really exciting stuff, and thank you. It's an extremely generous thing to do. So Serenity Studio Art, thank you for that. That was Artfully Blind with Diana. I'm going to put that channel up next for that reason, and you can see who we're talking about. I know you left a comment on the music channel asking me about how to use the music, and I saw the notification, but I haven't actually read the comment yet, but I will get to that. But thank you for this. I really do appreciate this. I might miss the next two that are going to come through here. So Arsenic Element will get added to the... Yeah, we looked at Arsenic Element already, but from now on you'll be added to the wheel when we see you in the chat. Oh, pardon me while I just clean the wheel up a little bit. Time with Tiffy and Mr. Fulton Miraz. Has been gifted a membership as well. And pardon me, that's a lot of activity in the chat to catch up with. But I do appreciate everybody's patience while I work my way through that for a second here. And we're still going to talk about Derek's journey. This is an incredibly generous creator. Now, he dropped a super chat on us. He's done that many times before. Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is in the house. Kid Wonder actually has a... membership on 2 different channels, as a matter of fact, which is definitely over and above, to say the least. But we'll look at 2 of his channels when we get Kid Wonder up here. I've got him on the wheel right now. Yesterday he was playing 8-Ball Pool. You have to forgive me for not catching the stream. That's a game that I've actually played with Kid Wonder on his channel just about a month ago. That was a cool collaboration. Warmstrong Adventures is in the house. There's our featured channel for today. We looked at them for the first 5 or 10 minutes of today's live stream. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And Derek's journey, like I said, wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else. I see a lot of leadership qualities in this particular creator because they're able to come up with challenges and collaborations, including a lot of other YouTubers as well, which is really, really great. Now, they've expanded their content into product reviews now, as well as taking us on adventures with their family, so we get a great look at the creator behind this channel. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here. I'm going to take the Raise Energy drink, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list, and that will give me a chance to catch up a little bit. And then Caden Vlogs, it takes a while to get onto the wheel and the screen. It is open to everybody, but I have a robot that helps me keep statistics, and it looks after how active everybody's been in the chat, more so than the time that is spent. But eventually, over time, when the wheel gets down to about 5 or 6 names, I'll start adding names from the chat list in order. So the more you're having conversations with other creators, the faster your channel will get onto the wheel and the screen. Step by Step Family, good to see you here. The BC Family Dispatcher is in the house. Serenity Studio Art, thank you for the positivity and kind words in the chat as well. Like I said, she's been a dear friend for a long time. That's Artfully Blind with Diana, who recently changed the name of her channel just to match her actual business. Nova Real Show, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Derek's Journey, thank you one more time for a super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. Serenity Studio Art actually took over as our stream boss now as well. So what I'm talking about is our video game life meter under my camera right there. And Serenity Studio Art just took that over. Every membership and super chat knocks a little bit of life off of the stream boss. Whoever eventually knocks them out becomes our next stream boss and gets a little bit of extra exposure for that reason. So well deserved. Serenity Studio Art, thank you again for all of those gifted memberships. That's just wonderful. I think I saw another channel, K's Quick Bites. I'm just going to add you onto wheel. Now, that new feature where memberships are gifted that way is something that is available maybe to all creators who are monetized now or who have memberships available. I can't be 100% certain because they were rolling it out. Not everybody had it, but I really do appreciate that. Emotion had done the same thing a couple of weeks ago, but it's an incredibly generous thing to do, and Serenity Studio Art has gifted a 1-month membership to 5 different people, which is really, really cool. And again, those are distributed by YouTube at their discretion among some of the most active creators here in the stream, but nobody gets to pick. It's a weird kind of random thing that they do, but it brings a little bit of suspense to it as well, which is fun. So Artfully Blind with Diana was a channel that was already really growing rapidly and quite popular, and has very lively live streams and things like that. I have always talked about this creator's happy dance videos because I think they're just, they make me smile and laugh every time I see them. She's got 3 now that I know of. But she recently changed the name of the channel to match her actual business, which is Serenity Studio Art. So I hope everybody will connect with them. If you haven't already, we'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 3,200 subscribers that she's thinking about right now. Prasi Malembe, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Serenity Studio Art, of course, is a member. Now, you have to be a member on a channel to gift memberships to other people, but I think that just simply makes sense. Florida Claimers Ted, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then pardon me if I've missed any that had come through as well. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Artfully Blind with Diana, behind this channel, Serenity Studio Art, will be giving a lot of content that includes art with other creators, collaborating in streams, but a lot of game nights and other fun live streams as well. I'm just going to take your latest premiere, which is going to come up tomorrow, and add the notification for that. What I'm recommending to everybody is to set notifications for everything you see, whether they're live streams or premieres, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the algorithm, and as you can imagine, is a great service for any host. So again, Serenity Studio Art is fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. I'm just going to take your latest video, not a stream replay, but a video, and I'm just going to put this in my catch-up list. I can see I'm behind with you. I just want to make sure I catch up a little bit. Florida Claimers Ted is in the house. Good to see you here. And forgive me if I've missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Bright family is coming up next. I just spun the wheel, and we'll see what's coming up. Thank you one more time, Serenity Studio Art, for that extremely generous gifting of memberships. I really do appreciate that. Garden State Gardener, Joe is in the house. Good to see you here. He has been recovering from some, what I'd like to say is minor surgery. I'm not sure if he feels about it that way, but it's not to be concerned about. But Garden State Gardener, I can tell you, I'm sure you got my Instagram message by now, but a few people have asked, where's Joe? Where's Garden State Gardener? So I hope that everything is going well. That's an extremely generous creator, definitely an advocate for helping others grow. And so it's great to see you here. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So the Bright family is up here right now. This is another channel that I'm still getting to know. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, but I'm just going to hope that everybody will connect with them and push them towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about right now, I'm just going to take your Happy 4th of July video and put that into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with a little bit more of your content. As they say on their banner, random things, but it says welcome to the Bright family. On this channel you'll find a variety of content like mukbang, challenge, and games, which is really, really cool. So we'll be looking forward to that. I certainly am. I see that they've also got a live stream. It's interesting because I had said a long time ago, you know, there's a couple of things that can be done, but even as simple as if somebody had a fish tank, you could literally set up a stream of the fish tank and it will be interesting to people who enjoy fish and things like that. And Garden State Gardener will be back on tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day, where he often has 100 people watching at a time. And it is a really live chat, it's a live stream, but the chat is just very lively and incredibly engaging. So you'll meet more friends and family members over there. Joe from Garden State Gardener always encourages people to connect and does a lot of giveaways over there as well, which is always cool to see, and it makes it an exciting time. So Nicholas Family Adventures is sliding along right on the 400 mark. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We just want to get that milestone locked in for them if anybody hasn't already connected with them. And then this creator is bringing us all three types of content with streams, videos, and shorts, and just them and their kids having fun on YouTube. How-to and fun videos, working on cars, fishing, gun reviews, and target shooting, as well as the kids playing. So lots of variety on this channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Nicholas Family's Adventures has been with Superchat for a few months now, actually. And then Dave's Adventures is back in the house. Good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And again, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Scratch and PPA is coming up right now. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. We are lucky to have him here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. He's been a dear friend to me for a very long time. And this is somebody who, you know, I keep going back to this, but I know truly has my back, not only here in Superchat, but out in the YouTube streets as well. He catches probably 99% or more of the mistakes that I make here, and I promise you I make as many as anybody. But a lot of us wonder to ourselves how he does it, because Scratch and PPA is somebody who caused me to start using the phrase "seems to be everywhere" all the time, because he certainly does. There's a few other creators who do a great job of supporting people bouncing in between premieres and live streams, but Scratch and PPA just seems to be in everyone all the time. Carolina Diamond Productions, I'm just going to get you onto the wheel. That's another creator who's been with Superchat pretty much from the beginning. It's been so long I can't remember now. And then yeah, Spring Meadow Farm and Garden is looking for anybody with cactus, succulents, and agave. Is that how you pronounce that? I still have a lot to learn. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Good to see you in the house. Another longtime friend of Superchat. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by to say hello or drop a thumbs up. Annabelle TV is experiencing great happiness, which is fantastic. I'm always happy to see positivity in the chat. And Carolina Diamond Productions can stick around for about an hour today. We will probably be on for another hour and a half. And then the Stock Explorer has a live stream. We're going to go and raid that right after Superchat. Everybody will be welcome to continue meeting new friends and family members with the Stock Explorer, the same way that we do here in Superchat. So Scratch and PPA is up right now, over 1,200 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling on the road towards 1,300. in this creator's content, you're going to find an interactive series of videos. And what I mean by that is that they get the opportunity to vote on the content, or you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's videos if you follow Scratch and Pete PA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. And he premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. What we notice here in TuberChat, we're on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But Scratch and PPA usually sets up his premieres by the time we start on Saturday, which is really, really cool because it gives his video a chance to get cataloged in the YouTube system through the algorithm when they read his description, tags, hashtags, and look at the thumbnail and check out the title and things like that. It gets it set in the system so that when Tuesday comes around, YouTube knows how to push it out. Now, Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive to other creators that I believe that the biggest part of why his premieres are so unbelievably lively is because he gives so much support to others that it all comes back in a rush and flood of support all at once during a 10 to 15 minute, it's really 15 to 20 minute period on Tuesdays at 12:15 Eastern, because he premieres these videos and puts a long intro so that everybody can get in there. But it is not uncommon to have him at well over 50 people at a time for a premiere. And in just a 15-minute span, I think that that's just out of control, to be honest with you. And a lot of you will agree with me. So some of us have alarms on our phones set specifically to make sure we don't miss Scratch and PPA's premieres. And then as well, a few of us actually text each other to make sure that we're not missing his premieres. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with him. He is a shining jewel in the TuberChat family, so much so that a lot of the messages that I get say, "Hey TuberChat, Kevin and Pete," because he literally is here for every single stream. He's only missed one. I know there are a lot of creators that never miss a stream if they can help it, and I do appreciate that absolutely. But Scratch and PPA has been lucky to be able to be here. Or we're lucky to be able to have had him here for every stream, probably since he even found TuberChat, to be honest with you. And that we know of, he has only ever missed one, and that was due to getting the internet repaired, which is something I'm sure we all go through from time to time. But I hope everybody will set the notification. Like I said before, we're setting notifications for everything we see, whether it's premieres or live streams, so that we can send an engagement signal of interest into the algorithm for each other's content. So I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA. You can take some inspiration from how he's used the outside social networks to marry in some interactivity into his video series, and then as well his banner, avatar, and thumbnails have all been matching from the beginning. So this is a creator who can be inspiring when it comes to presentation on the channel as well. Bearded Eagle's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a few more people into TuberChat right now, but could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead as a replay. And Frasball Collects is in the house. It's good to see you here. I'm going to get you onto the wheel in a quick moment. We're going to take a break for about 3 minutes, and then we're going to come back with Crocheting with Leanne. Alright, we're back. And we're looking at crocheting with Leanne. So Hilda DC walked in. Thank you for coming in. Yarn Barf is in the house. Hilda DC is here with a second account, but where is... are you not able to get in with your regular account? Hilda, I'm just curious because I know you said you were having trouble yesterday on another channel. The Gathering Within is in the house. That's another Canadian. Jennifer is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. She supports on all of my channels, as a matter of fact, but happens to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel now. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. As long as everybody is active, we should get around to everybody. Crocheting with Leanne is up right now. And Scratch and PPA, thank you again for the reminder about Instagram. Of course, the whole computer is like lagging because the internet's running. So I got the post done, but not the story. But I'll have to just do that afterwards. Cabra Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And for those of you who haven't already seen it, we actually have a few different social networks where we post every time we stream. So that's Facebook, where we have a group that everybody can post their own videos in. We have a page where we post our streams. On Twitter, we always tweet for our streams, and then you can tweet or retweet. If you do, you get added automatically by me into a list that we have, a Twitter list, with over 150 members, I believe now, where they are obviously willing to share on Twitter, as well as they're active here in the Tuber Chat community. So you can trade favors over there, maybe get some activity for your videos and channel on Twitter if you want to trade favors. Reddit is a place where we have a subreddit called Tuber Chat. You can post your videos there, and that gets quite a bit of activity. I think there's over 200 people in there now. And Instagram, we always post and do a story every time we stream as well. The Stock Explorer is a Twitter tweeter. Yes, absolutely. And I still can't figure out what's going on with that thing with the stories every week about whether Elon Musk is buying it or not buying it or changing his mind. That's in the stock market, we would call, you can get criminally charged for creating a market by trying to raise and lower the stock price with news or false news or fabricated news. And I just can't figure out what on earth is going on over there. But hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay here in the chat. Now, I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time. But I love talking YouTube, so if you want to connect with me on any of those networks, it doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can help with. But if you have other things that you notice in the YouTube streets or here in Tuber Chat, I always appreciate lessons learned along the way or things that people want to bring to my attention. In the meantime, we're looking at Crocheting with Leanne. This is a creator who brings us different crocheting products of many different types, including scarves, shawls, blankets, ponchos, and graphgans. And then this creator also writes patterns when it comes to crocheting, which I still have a lot to learn, but I believe that's a generous way to be able to share creativity so that others are able to use that and benefit from that as well. I know a lot of people, pardon me, really enjoy homemade products or homemade gifts and things like that, and crocheting is something that could be done in so many different ways to give things to other people, or to be able to have some of your own stuff around the home with some pride behind it, not to mention possibly saving some money. So, Crocheting with Leanne has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time already here in Tuber Chat, and with over 300 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they are going to be thinking about. I'm just looking through my notes here because I feel like I'm missing something today. And I realized that I've been writing all my notes for today on next Saturday's stream, or next Saturday's notebook or note page. By the way, Today is the Bud Files' birthday. If anybody happens to see Towels Games out there, it's also their birthday today. But next week we have a special raid that we will do after Tuber Chat. Charlene Heel has recently become monetized, and they will be doing a monetization celebration on the 16th. So we will go over there. For today, in another hour and a half or so, we're going to go and visit the Stock Explorer for a stream that they've got set up. I always set my raids up in advance. And I Am Betty J Gathers is up on the screen right now. Now this happens to be a powerhouse of energy and positivity. The creator behind this channel is an advocate for helping others grow, but brings excitement and energy everywhere. She is probably responsible for us gaining hundreds of thumbs up here in Tuber Chat over the last many months. Facing Reality's birthday's on Monday. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. And I should have known Carolina Diamond Productions just celebrated a birthday on Thursday, which is really, really cool. Hopefully we'll see Facing Reality in our stream. I forget if I have it. I think I have it set for 11 o'clock. I've pushed them back. They used to be 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern, and I've moved them to 11 now. We're sticking with that for a while. Bible study with Doreen. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I Am Betty J Gathers wants to motivate us with healthy living and healthy eating more than anything else. Intermittent fasting is something that's been a subject of much of her videos lately, as well as she'll bring us for hauls and a lot of live streaming. Now, while she's live streaming, you'll be able to meet more friends and family members in a similar way to what we do here in Tuber Chat as well. So she's got 365 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 400 that we know she must be thinking about. And I Am Betty J Gathers, like I said, is probably responsible for us here in Tuber Chat gaining hundreds of thumbs up because of her friendly and energetic reminders. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. We already saw crocheting with Leanne. I just forgot to take her name off the wheel, but we'll spin again, and Hilda DC is going to come up. She is part of our moderator squad and happens to be a very much loved and well-respected creator. That Backyard Life from the Here We Go Again crew is about to come into the chat as well. Pardon me. Every day my throat, as soon as we start Tuber Chat, seems to be scratchy, and then every day as soon as I stop, it's fine. It's like magic. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully we haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Hilda DC's coming up right now as well. I noticed Chris's Clever Craft is talking about it, but if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Willoway Ranch is in the house. There's Emotion, our talented singer and songwriter friend, who also happens to be a Gold member and moderator here. That means that we see that channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and his link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. A couple of weeks ago, we saw Emotion gift 5 memberships here in Tuber Chat, and then Serenity Studio Art did the same thing just about half an hour ago, which is really, really cool, and I really do appreciate that extra generosity. Willoway Ranch, I'm not sure if I said hello yet, but It's good to have you in the chat, so thank you for coming in. Hilda DC, like I said, is a very much loved and well-respected creator. I'm just going to take your short video here and add this into my catch-up list. Now, Hilda is one of the most positive creators that I've seen on YouTube. She is constantly motivating, encouraging with positivity. And you see in her content a lot of positive affirmations. Some of those are from the creator herself. A lot are from special effects that run during her video productions. And then as well, she's even got Nightbot on the case over there. Adventures with Nubs, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Hilda DC is on the road to 1,800 subscribers right now. In her content, what you're going to see is a lot of mukbang style challenges more than anything else. Now, she does a lot of live streaming with other StreamYard panelists. She does a lot of shorts videos, and she gets a lot of activity on those. Joe Grace, good to see you in the house. But the bulk of what you're going to find lately are mukbang style challenges, and those could be live streams or premieres. And she's always got a really lively chat going as well. Keeps up definitely with those among Superchat or Scratch and Pete PA and other Garden State Gardener, some of the fastest rolling chats that you see. And that's because she posts just about every day and is so unbelievably encouraging to other creators as well. The BC Family Dispatcher, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And when we look at Hilda DC, these mukbang style challenges will bring us different products, almost like a review at the same time. So there's a lot of content over here. As you can see, she's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when you get there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She's in with a second account today. She's busy seeing herself being famous. Yes, absolutely. And Chris's Clever Craft is coming up right now. This is a very interesting creator. I've had a pleasure getting to know Chris over the last year or so. And he's got an interesting property. Now, he takes us indoors and outdoors, sometimes for a look around, often for a do-it-yourself or how-to video. Pardon me, often for a story to be told, but when we look at his front page, we see a lot of featured channels here. He's definitely an advocate for helping others grow and hit different milestones. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone they're looking towards. When we look at the bottom of his front page, we see 3 more channels, all from this same creator. Tip the table. We're expecting some polarizing content there. Kaiser Gaming and Phasmonut are both gaming channels, and hopefully everybody will support those when you get to Chris's Clever Craft. When we get into his videos, we see a lot of different variety. Pardon me, we see vlogs, we see series where this creator was actually bartering and trading work for a car. Which is a really interesting thing to do. Chris is extremely handy, able to do all kinds of different types of work, both around the house and outside. This creator's been known to do shout-out videos. There's Scratch and Pete PA right there. And like I said, sometimes we're getting a look around, sometimes it's indoors, sometimes it's outdoors, sometimes it's just hanging out, and we've had a pleasure visiting their channel several times as well. Chris's Clever Craft is another creator who engages conversation and brings fun everywhere they go, both here in Superchat and everywhere else that I run into them while they're out supporting other creators in premieres and live streams as well. I gotta figure out what on earth I'm gonna do about my voice here. I'm doing a few things. I'm going to have to... Michael's Adventure suggests that I started gargling salt water before I come on every day, or even a few times a day. I might have to do that. The other thing, too, you'll notice about streaming, for those of you who haven't done it yet, you might find that when you start live streaming, you speak at a higher volume. A lot of creators actually literally scream, whether it's through the house or outdoors and things like that, and I've been known to do it many times as well. Right now, we're About to look at Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder. Let's see what they've got going on. He's actually got 2 channels that are both here in Superchat, and then a couple of more. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is his main channel. He's got over 18,000 subscribers over there. He does pure variety, a lot of live streaming, and then as well videos and shorts over here. He's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And then as well, I'm just going to show you his second channel here, which is Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream. I actually collaborated with this creator, and he was playing a game. He often plays this game called 8-Ball Pool on his Gaming and Live Stream channel, even though he mixes up the gameplay for lots of other stuff. But this particular 8-Ball Pool game is something that I was playing for many years on my phone as well, just casually once in a while and this and that. But when I noticed it, I had joked with Kid Wonder for a while that we need to get together and collaborate. So if you want to see Superchat get totally beat at pool online, then you can check out that collaboration that we did. It was about a month ago. You'll find it on his gaming and live stream channel. I'm just going to take the latest one, put it in my catch-up list so I can stay caught up with Kid Wonder. And he's fully monetized here as well, with super chats and memberships available when we get there. He's got 2 more channels available, and I'll let you get to those when you find Kid Wonder. And for right now, I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And then a smidge faster during a live stream. That makes sense as well. I speak incredibly fast, whether it sounds like it or not. When we're live streaming, sometimes I'm just like rifling off. Because we want to get as many channels on the screen as we can, but I also have to do some of the simple reminders and things like that that we usually do as well. Like, for instance, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. Those really do help, and I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off for a moment to get that done, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. I will appreciate the thumbs up greatly, and even I have to be reminded to give a thumbs up, especially when I'm on a phone from time to time for that reason. So Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is up here right now. He was recently on vacation just for a few days there. He went to South Wales. On Sam's channel, you're going to find a lot of train videos, as you would expect. Sometimes it's indoors, sometimes it's outdoors, sometimes he's giving us a look around, sometimes he's taking a trip. Some of the videos will be of trains themselves, and some will be of the stations where they depart from. So as well, Sam will bring us a lot of vlogs, product reviews, unboxings, a lot of live streaming, and as with all of our moderators, you'll be able to meet more friends and family members whenever you're in his premieres or live streams, in the same way that we do here in Superchat. He's an advocate for helping others grow as well, and he's got even more content. Now, when it comes to live streaming, sometimes he'll do a stream specifically to help people grow, the same way that we do here in Superchat. He's been known to do a lot of shout-out videos, and then as well, some of his live streams include game nights or Q&As or things of that nature. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. And all of our moderators here, by the way, are longtime dear friends of mine. They are all dear friends of each other, and they all have channels of their own. Every single one is different, but they are all advocates for helping others grow. These are some of the most generous creators that I've seen on YouTube in my 5 years. So there's a very long-winded speech that goes behind every moderator that we have here. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Sam's Vlogs Trains and More says the South Wales footage will be coming up very, very soon. Now, Jamie Hart has a pure variety channel, but one of the things that they do is karaoke covers. And I was impressed to see one of the ones the other day from an old favorite song, a Paula Abdul cover. But Jamie Hart actually brings a lot of different variety, a lot of these... fireworks. Interesting. I'm going to take your fireworks video instead of your latest video, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list just so I can stay caught up. Jamie Hart's posting frequently now. Bayou Bengal 25, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Q fam is here. Good to see you in the house. And Jamie Hart as well. Horror, Twin Peaks, movies, retrospectives, vlogs, live streams, gaming, karaoke covers, adventure, nature, photography, and happens to be a cat lover. Oh, the Stock Explorer, every day is a bad hair day for me. My hair is thinning as it should, and yet I insist on keeping the same haircut I've had since I was like 20 or 30 years old, or whatever it is. I put so much gel in my hair, I'm surprised there's any hair left, but it changes all the time. The Gathering Within is coming up, and we'll see what Jennifer has got going on for us. This is another fellow Canadian. Oh, one of these days, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. That is a tree that I've been barking up for 2 years now. I'm hoping to get some videos done. As a matter of fact, you can't see the way that we've got things set up right now, but Kristen has actually spent this whole week working on a room that we have in our apartment, which was being used as a spare room for a long time. But she's actually been doing a lot of work to get it cleaned up and changed. So we're hoping to get it a little more ready that we can do videos and have a different kind of look behind everything, because I really don't have anywhere in the house right this second that kind of looks appropriate for something like a tuber chat video. I imagine if I was to make one, right away, somebody would ask, like, well, why is there a wine bottle in the background, or why is there a turntable in the background? Has nothing to do with what you're talking about. So Kristen's been working hard at this. Hopefully I will help and get this moving a little bit faster, and then maybe those videos will come. But thank you for asking. Trish the Natural is in the house. She happens to be a member, so I'm going to get her onto the wheel as well. And then The Gathering Within is here with almost 1,200 subscribers. Now, Jennifer is a fellow Canadian and has been a dear friend for a long time. This creator follows or supports on all of my channels. The reason why I mention that is just because I want you to understand what kind of support you're going to get from the creator behind this channel. But The Gathering Within is really interesting because they happen to bring us what might be considered a popular category of content in relaxing meditation type visuals and audio, but they mix those up along with positive affirmations, and that makes this channel what I consider a great utility, where you might be able to use this for a positive start to your day or a positive pick-me-up at some point during the day, as well as something that you could either sit and watch or run a playlist for in the background and things like that. So a very diverse channel, and The Gathering Within seems to be very unique in that way, but I also see this creator out sharing content with others in many different ways, including hopping in on other StreamYard panels and things like that. Emotion just dropped a highlighted milestone message through the chat. They have been a gold member for 18 months now, if you can imagine that. And that means we see their channel every day in the slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is in the house. It's good to see you here. Oh yeah, and then Ghostly Winds. Yeah, mine can be, my hair could be all over the place. I tend to be one of these people who, especially in the summer, is taking minimum 2 showers a day, if not 3. But yeah, it's something else when I think about how much gel or goop I go through. I use that Got To Be. For those of you who know that product, it literally is like paste. And, it's something else. Rasball Collects is up on the screen right now. They've been a member for a while. I'm just getting Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning onto the wheel right now. They happen to be a member. The J. Jordan, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for that reason, because of that super chat, we're actually going to put the Jay Jordan up next. And then we'll get back to spinning the wheel. And thank you, the Q fam. So, Frasball Collects brings us numismatic collectible coins as well as precious metals. Now, when you look at the videos here, I always hover over on this channel because I just want to show you what to expect. And most of us, no matter what country you're in, have seen collectible coins like this. So it's interesting that we're going to get descriptions of some very unique coins here with Frasball Collects. And then I'll leave it to them to describe the difference between numismatic collectible coins and precious metals and things like that. But a lot of these are commemorative you know, kind of releases to celebrate different things in the world, and I think most of us have seen these somewhere, but it's a great idea to get a look at what these things have to offer, as well as Frasball Collects is doing a great job with an extremely niched channel, doing one specific thing very well. So I'm spinning the wheel, which I shouldn't have done, but that's okay. The Jay Jordan is coming up first because they dropped a super chat on us. We always put super chatters on the screen right away. And then we will get back to spinning the wheel in another moment. So the Jay Jordan was here at least once before, but this is the first time we've got this channel on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, and I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I'm just going to take this 14-minute one. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. It's going to be interesting to see this channel because it looks like they want to motivate us with fitness more than anything else, which is really, really cool. With 432 subscribers, I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome into the Superchat family and push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that is going to see their community tab pop up. Homestead Where You Are is coming up next. We'll see what they've got going on. Had them on the wheel already because they happen to be a member. And with 545 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 they're thinking about. You'll notice Writing with Emotion New Soul is in the chat as a moderator, and that's a second channel from Emotion where we get to see the behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind the channel and how the music is made on Emotion. Charlene Heel, like I said, is fully monetized now, and we'll be doing a monetization celebration next Saturday. Keeping up with Queen Eva, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm not sure if the Bud Files is still in the house, but it's their birthday today, so I hope everybody will wish them a happy birthday, along with Towels Games if you happen to see them out in the YouTube streets as well. Homestead Where You Are, I'm just going to read your about section again. What they want to do is give us a look at how we can participate in homesteading activities no matter where you are or the size of your living space or property or whatever you want to call it, which is really, really cool. So I often say about a lot of the homesteading channels that we have a lot to learn from them anyway, and I'm sure they have a lot to learn from each other. It seems that way. There seems to be a nature in the personality of a lot of these creators to want to help each other, to want to share both resources and knowledge. So Homestead Where You Are as well is going to motivate those of us who may not have, 100 acres worth of property into being able to participate in some of these activities. So I'm just going to take your latest video, put this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. And they're doing a lot of featured channels on their front page, and I appreciate that, of course, but it's obvious to see that this creator is an advocate for helping others grow their channels as well. So let's spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up here. Annabelle TV is coming up. This is another creator who's here with us almost every day and also hangs out on our music channel. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams, and that's all available on a second channel, but the music is also available on every major platform from Spotify to Deezer to iTunes and everywhere in between. Annabelle TV has 602 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, keep that milestone of 600 locked in, and get them rolling on the road to 700. Annabelle TV brings us pure variety. A lot of the videos that they had been doing lately were these mukbang style challenge or review videos, but they've actually got a lot more to show us as well. So I'm just going to take this latest ASMR video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, as well as some gardening here that we can see. And this creator is also bringing us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. An incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I'm going to start moving faster through channels now if I can, because we've been on for an hour and a half. We've still got an hour to go, and then the Stock Explorer has got a live stream for us to go and raid, where we can continue meeting more friends and family members the same way that we do here in Superchat. And I'm sure that will be informative as well. Kay's Quick Bites is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator has got going on for us. With 339 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm still getting to know Kay's Quick Bites, but they are bringing us a lot of different food reviews more than anything else lately. They're bringing us shorts, videos, and then as well, I'm not sure if Kay's Quick Bites has started live streaming yet, or if that might be an idea possibly for the future. We'll think about that afterwards, but in the meantime, some of their videos are really getting some serious activity here, which is really cool as well. So I've just taken your latest Wingstop video, added that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind with you. She's posting frequently. And hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this creator. Obviously a lot of delicious looking content there. I'm just going to spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here right now. Oh, Kay's Quick Bites, you're going to stream tonight, you're saying? Is that going to be your very first live stream? Bayou Bengal 25 is coming up. They happen to be a member, so of course we're put on the wheel right away. This is another unique channel in the Superchat family. We have got quite a few football fans who are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. You'll remember Skins Fan All Day and Protect Sports Network. They come in occasionally and have been friends for a long time. I believe they engage in fantasy football, but I could be mistaken. But this particular creator, Bayou Bengal 25, is somebody who is bringing us fantasy football on this channel, which is really, really cool. So it's a unique channel for us in the Superchat family. I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. With 300 subscribers right now on the nose, we want to push them a little bit farther so that they can keep that milestone locked in and get them rolling on the road towards 400. And then as well, Kay's Quick Bites says they're going to stream today at 6. I'm not sure if that means Eastern. Forgive me, I happen to be in the Eastern time zone. I'm close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. I may not be able to catch that live stream while you're on. I have some plans that are going to take me in and out a little bit today, but I will try if I can. Corinne's Life is coming up onto the wheel as well. That is a longtime dear friend who happens to be here as a member and moderator. So we'll spin the wheel. Conscious Business Services and Opportunities is the second channel from Charlene Heel. The Gaming Ham is coming up here right now, and I see that Mrs. VSNC09 has come into the chat as well. I'm going to get them onto the wheel. And the Gaming Ham is an interesting name for a channel. This creator is an advocate for the ham radio community, but also brings us video gameplay on their channel. What you might find is hearing them talk ham radio while playing either Mass Effect or Marvel's Avengers, although we expect they'll probably mix up that gameplay even more over time. They're here with us almost every day in Tuber Chat, and they've got over 200 subscribers right now. With 211, they've got it nice locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road to 300. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Just going to spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. Like I said, I'm going to start moving faster now because we've got just under an hour to go. We've got a lot of time to put a lot of channels on the screen and wheel, but I want to get through as many as we can. Serenity Studio Art is still in the house. They gifted 5 memberships today here on Tuber Chat, which is an extremely generous thing to do. Great to see that kind of generosity, of course, and I appreciate it very much. And then Cabaret Gaming is still hanging out. Time with Tiffy is here right now. This is a creator who's been with us many times before. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We're just going to push them towards the next milestone they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or even more. Time with Tiffy, I know, has thousands of subscribers, but they also have over 8 members, obviously, because they've got their shelf here on the top of their front page. They're bringing us shorts, videos, and I'm not sure if Time with Tiffy live streams, so I'm just going to have a quick look through your videos here. I can see on behind, it looks like it's all videos, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. This one's a little bit longer than the other, so I'm just going to take this one, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up a little bit, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Time with Tiffy. It's interesting to note that at the end of this month, they are going to remove the ability to not have subscriber counts public. So those will all be public after about July the 29th. Ordered Steps, good to see you in the house. And hopefully that went well for you. Whenever somebody's got to go through physical therapy, it's quite a production, but very important as well. So hopefully you're getting all the benefit that you need from it. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is coming up. This is Tracy and Phoebe, and they bring us beauty products, and that can be in the form of product reviews and unboxings, or comparisons, or possibly a top 5 list, or even more. They've even got into series of videos, and then you'll get ready with me type videos on this channel as well. They're bringing all 3 types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams, and you see some familiar faces in their supportive channels. Actually, Jamie Gerosi is here for the first time today, so it's great to see them there on your featured channels as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. They've been generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters for quite some time. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It's almost time for me to add some names from our chat list. Corinne's Life is going to come up right now. And we'll see what she's got going on her channel. Corinne's Life has been a dear friend for a very long time. A lot of you have seen some of the merchandise that she produces on her channel, which we're going to see in a moment, like the Tuber Chat mugs that were sent around to all of our moderators recently. And Corinne's Life happens to be a small business owner, so we'll talk about that at the end of the description. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get to her channel. She brings pure variety. So this channel literally encompasses anything that could be or is Corinne's life. We get a great look at the creator behind the channel and their home life. They bring us vlogs They bring us product reviews, unboxing videos, a lot of live streaming. Some of it is random, some of it's while they're working, some of it is just to hang out and chill. They bring on StreamYard panelists, and then as well they go on a lot of other StreamYard panels and share their content generously that way as well. Corinne's Life does well with shorts, as well as videos and live streams, getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views, of course, on some of those shorts. And then as well, this creator, like I said, has a business called Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. You've seen some of their merchandise out there between different creators, both inside and outside of the Tuber Chat community. They can print almost anything that can be printed, whether it's shirts, hats, mugs, vinyl stickers, Christmas ornaments, just about anything that can be printed. So it's interesting that we get a behind the scenes look at how these products are made, as well as we can use this channel as a resource when it's time to think about our own merchandise, which can be a great way to promote or monetize your channel as well. Ghostly Winds always has the most incredible, most creative things to say. I'm just going to spin the wheel. Here's an example right here, some stuff that Corinne's Life has been working on. And they just premiered that yesterday. I forgot to take them off the wheel. I'm going to clean the wheel up, and then we're going to spin one more time. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead. Ordered Steps was just gifted a membership. That's one of the ones that Serenity Studio Art had gifted earlier. So I'm going to get Ordered Steps onto our wheel right now. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Thank you, Garden State Gardener Joe. He's an incredibly generous creator who has a lot of actual fun promoting other channels. He's done 2 different shout out videos for Tuber Chat, and I'm looking forward to Sunday Fun Day tomorrow. It'll be great to see the giveaways and different things that happen in the very lively stream that goes on Garden State Gardener. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here, and it's almost time for me to add some names to the wheel, so we'll do that in a quick second. Jeremy D-Day is in the house. Good to see you here. He's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. And Charlene Heel has recently become monetized, so they are going to be doing a monetization celebration next Saturday. That's going to follow Tuber Chat, and we will go over there and raid and celebrate with Charlene Heel. She's been a longtime dear friend of Tuber Chat. She is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. And she's fully monetized now, so lots of ways to support her, including memberships and super chats when we get to her channel. And over 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, we want to get her rolling towards the 1,100. That will really start to see that locked in. I'm just going to take your latest essential oils video and put that on my catch-up list so I can catch up and stay caught up with this channel. Here she wants to bring us natural healing, coaching, and transformation. But when we look at her second channel, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, we see the same positivity and motivation from this creator, as well as opportunities to build wealth. Christiana Kezi, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Conscious Business Services and Opportunities has over 200 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her on the road towards 300. So we'll spin the wheel right now, and I'm overdue for getting names onto the wheel now, so I'm going to do that right this second. And the Stock Explorer's coming up. I'm going to go through this creator's channels quickly because we're going to actually get a great look at them in another 45 minutes or so when we go to the raid that we're going to do after Tuber Chat. Pardon me for a second. right, pardon me for that. I just had to take care of something quickly. Everything's okay. And I was just going to add some names onto the wheel. So the Stock Explorer, like I said, we're going to go and raid. They bring us a level-headed and down-to-earth look at the stock market and crypto markets. And they bring us everything from beginner tutorials to advanced topics, as well as they bring us live streams, and some of those include StreamYard panels with other creators. Sometimes they have charts and graphs to show us. This creator often has product in hand, and they're very forthright or forthcoming about their own portfolio and their own moves. So they're going to help us understand what's going on in the stock market and the crypto markets here on this channel. Now, as well, we'll look at Tropical Buzz. This is a second channel from this creator where they bring us a look at how they're going to grow different types of things. They're in Florida, but they're actually doing seed swaps with other creators. And it's going to be interesting to follow their journey there as well. Jubba Jub Productions is coming up on the wheel with Caden Vlogs, an SET, and Life with Mountain Folk. And then I'll add some more names shortly. And let's spin. We'll see who's coming up. We're going to go and see the Stock Explorer, like I said, in about another 40 minutes. When we get a little bit closer, I'll drop the link for the live stream that they've got set up. We can head over there early if we want. Everybody will raid together. The live redirect is already set. And then we'll see what the Stock Explorer has for us today over there. They are an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and I've had a great time getting to know Nora over the last many, many months. I wonder if it's been a year. The Stock Explorer is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. They always put a lot of work into engaging conversation everywhere they go, both here in Tuber Chat and outside. Yes, Ghostly Winds, that's true. In an ironic twist, they're growing not just plants and vegetables, but growing as a channel as well. Yes, I think they're growing peppers. But they actually have a bit to show us when it comes to things that are already grown. Like they went through a tree the other day and talked about the leaves and some of the things that affect that, which is really cool. So there'll be a lot to learn on that channel as well. So Emotion is up here right now. They are a talented singer and songwriter. But they're here as a moderator and a gold member, actually. So we see their channel in the slides that run every single day in the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. As well as on their channel, we get to see their original works, both in the form of music videos, sometimes as premiere, sometimes as live streams and compilations. And then I'm just going to take their latest video. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That was a stream replay. And they round out this channel with some videos, some shorts and some reaction videos as well. Now, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so because they're a gold member. But when we look at their second channel, we see Writing with Emotion New Soul. This is where we get a behind-the-scenes look at how the music is made and, of course, the creator behind the music, which is really cool as well. They round out this channel with shorts and some more reaction videos, and they bring us a couple of compilations here as well. So Writing with Emotion New Soul has 723 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther on the road towards 800. So I'm going to spin the wheel, and again, we're moving a little bit faster now because we've just got a little more than a half an hour to go. I want to get as many channels on the screen as we can. Trish the Natural is coming up. They happen to be a member, so we had put them on the wheel right away. Members always get added onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Trish the Natural is somebody who was recently featured on Tuber Chat along with Crocheting with Leanne, and then as well Warm Strong Adventures is our featured channel for today. Now, Trish the Natural wants to bring us help when it comes to natural hair care. It's interesting because this creator is also expanding out to talk about wigs, possibly weaves as well. But the bulk of what you're going to find here are ideas about how we can look after our natural hair. Now, I'm sure Trish the Natural doesn't want to hear about the massive amounts, the truckloads of gel that I destroy my hair with. But I think she's more interested in helping with natural hair care, especially when it comes to people with longer hair, because I know that's more difficult to look after. You know, I can literally like jump out of bed, throw a handful of gel in my hair, and I'm ready to go. Every day is a bad hair day for me. But Trish the Natural is going to try to help with a lot of that stuff. You can see the presentation on this channel, spectacular. I think she's going to do really, really well because these thumbnails are vibrant, colorful, recognizable, and her branding is going to be something that is really a great anchor for this channel. 371 subscribers right now. I'd love for us all to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. S.A. Ligari is in the house. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in and for the kind words, of course. S.A. Ligari runs a small shop in Pakistan and often brings us live streams while they are working there, which is really, really cool to see. They are an incredibly engaging and motivating creator as well. Rich Cat Ranch is coming up right now. This is Richard and Kathy, hence the name Rich Cat Ranch. They did an incredible job on an introduction video, so you can get a great idea of what they've got going on their channel. We're going to have a look at it right now and see what content they've got for us. They've got almost 1,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer. I'm just going to take one of their latest videos here and put it in my catch-up list so that I can just catch some more of their content. But you can see there's variety here. Now they're bringing us shorts and videos, and I know I probably keep asking them. I'm not sure if they've streamed yet or if that might be an idea for the near future. One of these videos, oh, your shorts. The shorts videos are really doing great with a lot of activity there. And they do bring us streams as well, yes, of course. So when I hit their About page, we can get an idea. They've got quite a bit going on here. It's a lot to read through. They live on 2 acres in South Lake, Texas, near Fort Worth. They enjoy teaching people how to raise waterfowl for pets and eggs, along with sharing their life with the animals, their daily routines, tasty recipes, tidbits of wisdom. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy that. It looks like we've got a lot to learn from this couple of creators. And when I talk about gardening, ranching, farming, homesteading, camping, outdoor channels, I categorize a lot of these together, but the reason why more than anything else is because these creators seem to have in their nature the desire to help and share with each other. And I think we have a lot to learn from them, and I think a lot of these creators have a lot to learn from each other, which is great. They need to learn it, but I'm just saying, like, there's always different ways of doing things, always different perspectives, you know, and with different creators coming from around the world in different climates and different areas, it's going to be interesting to see as well, especially now that the internet itself has made acquiring different things more accessible. You don't need me to tell you that, of course, but with things like seed swaps and that going on, we've got a lot of creators now encouraging each other to grow different types of things that they might not have otherwise done. When it comes to livestock, that's a little bit of a different story, but again, I think we've got a lot to learn from these creators, and I'm enjoying it. So Jubba Jub Productions is up here right now, and this is a channel I'm still getting to know. I'm just going to take another video from this creator. Surgeon Simulator is an interesting name for a game. I didn't realize there was such a thing until now. It kind of makes sense. We see creators here in Superchat having different types of games. They've made video games out of just about everything. Ali's Craft Pursuits is a longtime friend of Superchat and somebody who brings crafting video games out as well in their content as crafts themselves. Gloria's Platter, good to see you in the house. I'm not sure if I welcomed you earlier, but I know you've been here for a little while. I'm just going to add a couple more names onto our wheel from our chat list. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Step by Step Family, Spooky Kisses, and USA Scratchers are coming up. Spooky Kisses is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat today, so we'll be interested to see what they've got going on, and I'll add some more names to the wheel in another few moments. Carolina Diamond Productions has been with Tuber Chat so long, I actually forget how long it's been. It could have been almost 2 years by now. Carolina Diamond Productions is a longtime friend, but a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. They recently celebrated a birthday on Thursday. Scratch and PPA was reminding us, which is really, really cool. And did I miss that? Was I with you on Friday? And I missed your birthday. I missed your birthday the day before, and I caught her on a stream on Friday. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. 792 subscribers means she's getting extremely close to the 800 that she's thinking about. Thank you, Gloria's Platter. Gloria's Platter's been using a lot of our copyright-free music in her live stream. She'll likely live stream later tonight, but it's great that you're at the gym. Hopefully I'll take some motivation from you someday and actually go to the gym again once, but we'll see. And Carolina Diamond Productions, I'm just going to take one of your stream replays here. Actually, I'm going to take your video instead. Merry Christmas in July. And I'm going to put that into my catch-up list, and that will help me stay caught up with you. But like I said, Carolina Diamond Productions has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. The Weekend Warrior, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Life with Mountain Folk is coming up. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today. This is another creator who comes to us from the gardening, farming, and homesteading community of channels. And they've done a lot of these car show videos, but I'm actually, let me read their about section again. The banner tells us great outdoors, car shows, food reviews, and more. Their channel is focused on the great outdoors, which includes parks, and recreation in their area. They travel to other areas, and then they're outside of Georgia. Classic car shows there, like I keep saying, relaxation videos, museums, and events, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm still getting to know their channel and their content, but I'm just going to dig through their videos for a second. They're getting close to 500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I did say I was thinking about watching this video yesterday, so I'm going to put it in my catch-up list for today and see what these chocolate chip cookies are looking like. But we'd love to see this creator come out with their community tab after hitting that 500 subscribers, of course. We're getting pretty close to 100 today. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And SET is coming up right now. They've been with us for quite a while today. I know it takes longer than ever to get onto the wheel or the screen today, but it is open to everybody. Always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Superchatters get put on the screen right away in order, and we do add more channels as time goes on. An SET is, I thought, somebody who'd been with us before. Maybe I'm mistaken about that, and forgive me for not being sure, but this is the first time we're putting this channel on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos here. I'm going to put this in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. video, I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I've got Spring Meadow Farm and Garden on the wheel along with Cabarar Gaming. I'll spin and we'll see who's coming up next, then I'll add a couple of more names in a moment. And then My Pleasure, Carolina Diamond Productions. I wish I didn't miss your birthday. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, many people may not know, but I actually have a full-time gig that takes me outdoors, away from the computer, and almost always unable to even use the phone. So I'm not able to be on YouTube as much as I wish Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, at least during the good weather months. I'm still trying to support everybody as much as I possibly can, but I miss a bit more than I otherwise would. So I'm glad I caught you on Friday, but I hope your birthday was good, and we'll be looking forward to celebrating with you next year, since you've already been a friend of mine for what looks like at least 2 years so far. Superchat's been over 2 years now. And Carolina Diamond Productions, I'm trying to remember for the life of me where we had met, but I thought it was in one of the growth streams, and it could be Melda and Amra Family or Happy Lux or one of the other ones. But Carolina Diamond Productions has been a dear friend for a long time. I could be mistaken, you'll have to forgive me, but you know, as years go on, we start to forget, and it just goes to show what kind of friendships can be built over that period of time. You wonder to yourself, who's still going to be with you a year from a year down the road or 2 years down the road? Outdoors and disconnected. Step-by-step family. I do appreciate the fresh air more as I get older, and I don't mind a little bit of time not staring at the screen. But to be honest with you, like in life, my happy place has always been since even 1990 or before, you know, being surrounded by computer screens and things like that. I try to enjoy not being on the computer when I'm not on it, but it's most of the time I'm there. And then, yes, Serenity Studio Art. I see you're asking, Scratch and Pete, but I did move the times around this week. I'm not always available on Friday early in the day, but I had something different to do yesterday, so I was able to do an earlier stream. And I always want to mix them up, at least from time to time, so that we can reach different people. So yesterday was probably a one-time thing. It won't be common that stream runs so early. This one as well, because I've got some other things I'm going to be in and out for the rest of the day today. And then tomorrow we're going to run a later one, just to do the same thing, really just for the sake of doing it. And then on Monday we're back to the regular schedule. Next week we should be back to normal. Love to travel with Wave. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Cabarar Gaming has 2 channels actually. Cabarar Vlogs as well, we'll look at in a moment. This particular creator, much like what I described with Ghostly Winds earlier, is able to bring you into their gameplay. They always give you a warm welcome. They're always excited. You can feel the fun that they're having when you catch them on a live stream. They do a lot of posting, so as you can see, they've got a lot of premieres coming up, a lot of videos they've been posting lately. I'm just setting the reminders for all the premieres, but I'm going to grab your longer of the 2 latest videos and put that in my catch-up list. Bully is a game that's popular from the same company that brings Grand Theft Auto, so I'm always happy to see Rockstar content there. Cabarar Gaming now has almost 1,400 subscribers over here as well. I'm just going to show you Cabarar Vlogs, where we get tips, tricks, tech, and tutorials from the same creator behind Cabarar Gaming. They're here with us all the time in Tuber Chat, almost every stream. They also support on all my channels, including the copyright-free music channel. They're over there frequently, for which I'm grateful. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 151 subscribers. We'd love to push this channel a little bit farther and encourage this creator that wants to bring us, like I said, tips, tricks, tech, and tutorials. Swag Found, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I feel like I recognize that channel name, so it might have been a while, but I think you've been here before. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but again, hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. Spooky Kisses is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat, here for the first time. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video. I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're got our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Next up is going to be Mrs. VSNC09. I will get a couple more names onto the wheel. In about 20 minutes from now, we're going to go and see the Stock Explorer for a live stream that they've got set up. We're going to go raid them. I've already got the live redirect set up, but I'll post the link starting in a few minutes so we can hop over there early if we want. The live chat will be running, and you'll be able to meet more friends and family members while you're over there. In the meantime, if anybody here would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Willoway Ranch and the Q Fam are on the wheel right now, and Glorious Platter will be added. And Mrs. VSNC09 is an incredibly supportive creator. Now, this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and somebody who also seems to be everywhere all the time. When I bounce in between premieres and live streams trying to support others, I run into Mrs. VSNC09 all over the place. They are always engaging conversation everywhere they go, and that's a great service to any host. You're sending true engagement signals into the algorithm when you're having real conversations with people. Have Cheetah Will View, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Kaden Vlogs is going to come up next. Right now, when we look at Miss VSNC09's channel, we see that they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. They're putting a lot of focus on promoting other channels, which is another generous thing to see and do. And then they're bringing us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. Now, there's a lot of variety on this channel, but a lot of what you're going to find revolves around the royal family. And this creator does a lot of live streaming. When you catch them for a live stream, you're going to see an incredibly engaged conversation happening with all the people that are involved in the chats. And Mrs. VSNC09 does a great job of leading that conversation. So I hope everybody will connect with this channel. Those live streams are really something to see because this creator stays up to date and well versed in their subject, and that leads to a very lively conversation in the live chats. Almost 2,800 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther right now. So let's get Kaden Vlogs up here, and we'll see what's going on with this channel right now. Kaden Vlogs is fairly new to Tuber Chat, but we'll see what they got going on. 182 subscribers. They've already put Tuber Chat on their featured channels list. I'm not sure if we added you to ours yet. If anybody's featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure I know so I can return the favor. Because I absolutely do that. And then love to travel with Wave is on the wheel. Kaden Vlogs, I'm still getting to know. I'm just going to have a look at their videos page. I'm going to take your latest What is My YouTube Equipment Bag video, and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your channel, get to know your content a little bit better. The idea, of course, is that every time I put your channel on the screen, I get to know the channel better. Over weeks and months, I get to know the content by watching videos, hanging out in live streams, and then if you want to connect on the other social networks, I love getting to know creators behind the channels. That helps me do a better job of promoting you while you're here as well. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time as well. USA Scratcher is coming up right now, USA Scratchers, and we'll see what's going on with their channel. Lottery ticket scratching is a huge category and genre on YouTube. They're Scratch and PPA among some more featured channels. USA Scratchers. I'm just going to double check that we've got you on ours as well. I'm sure we do. It's been a long time. Cali King 916, good to see you in the house. They bring us a real world look at Sacramento, California. USA Scratchers has 338 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to go through your videos here and grab something new and add that into my catch-up list to catch up with your content a little bit. The lottery ticket scratching genre and category of channels involves a lot of extremely generous creators. We see that all the time. We're lucky to have many here in the Superchat family, but they tend to be very generous and supportive, not only to each other, but also to just about every YouTube creator that they cross paths with, which is great to see. So I hope everybody will connect with USA Scratchers and see what I'm talking about and get some of that support coming back to you as well. I'm going to start dropping a link right now for our raid, and that is going to be for the Stock Explorer. They've got a live stream coming up in about 15 minutes. I'm just going to drop the link another couple of times. Now, they can start any time. They'll probably start right on time. This live stream will run for an extra 3 minutes just so that we can clean up our connections here, and then the live redirect is already set so that we can get into their stream. And when you're rating another live stream, it's always best if they're starting before you end, just to ensure that the live redirect works, but it seems to be working most of the time. If you have autoplay on, you'll automatically be sent into their live stream. If not, it'll present you with a screen you could just click and get in there. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members in their live chat the same way that we do here in Superchat. Armstrong Adventures is our featured channel for today. We looked at that channel for the first 5 or 10 minutes of today's live stream. I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. They are bringing us all things travel. The Q Fam is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. And we've looked at this channel, I think, once before. Let's have a look and see. Yes, there they are. 718 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that we know they must be thinking about. They are bringing us shorts as well as videos. I'm just going to dig through and see if they've started streaming. Yes, they have. So we've got all three types of content here. I'm just going to take this latest live stream replay and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get to know your content a little bit better. And like I keep saying, the more I put channels on the screen and eventually get to know the content behind those channels, my promotion speeches will get a little bit better for you as time goes on. Hopefully you hear that in some of the descriptions of channels that have been with Superchat for quite some time already. So we're looking forward to meeting the Q Fam and supporting them. Welcome to Ariel's Q Corner and the Fam. This channel is all about family and her parents, Chris and Shanique, and her two aunts, Diane and Shani. We make family-friendly entertainment content, which includes Q&A with each other, vlogs, challenges, read-aloud stories, and so much more. So a lot of variety over here, and it's great to see that you've got all this. I'm going to take another video here. I'm always attracted to videos that involve cruise ships, so I'm just going to take this video and add it into my catch-up list so that I can see what you've done there. I'm just going to spin the wheel. And then thank you so much, Swag Found. Good to see you in the house. And I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're just coming by for a moment to say hello or drop that thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other, because they really do help. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the channel you have to turn the chat off to get that done, to give that thumbs up, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Drunken Chef Barbecue, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, the Q fam, I figured you might have when I started reading the about page, but that's okay. That Backyard Life is coming up on the wheel. From the Here We Grow Again crew. That's what HWGAC stands for. And then Ordered Steps is a channel I'm still getting to know, and I'm just going to get one of their videos. I'm going to take this one here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your content a little bit, get to know the channel a little bit better, so I can describe you better when you're here. Literally channel about whatever, the most random stuff, commentary about their day, what they hear, what they see, rant, review, and record whatever. They don't post regularly, but possibly should. They say, but actually they've been not doing too bad. If you can get to a place where you're putting out one video a week, that is the point where channels start to grow organically on their own. Anything you can do more than that helps, but I find on every channel that I run, including my own, which is always very much behind, that if we take a week off, it takes a month to get the momentum back. But as long as the videos roll once a week, it's enough to keep that momentum going. So it's just a thought. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. It's almost time for me to drop the link for our raid again, so I'll do that in another moment. Spring Meadow Farm and Garden is coming up right now. And I'm just dropping the link for the Stock Explorer. Anybody can hop over there whenever you'd like. The live chat is already running, of course. But the live redirect is set here. We'll all go over and raid at the same time if we want as well. I'll leave this live stream running for an extra 3 minutes so that everybody can clean up their connections here before we go over there. Spring Meadow Farm and Garden, another channel within the gardening, farming, homesteading community of channels. I keep mentioning the idea that these creators give us a lot to learn, as well as it seems to be in their nature to share and help both resources and knowledge with each other and others, which is great to see. So I'm just going to take another video. I'm going to take this Greek oregano video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get to know your particular content a little bit better. It's great to see that you've already started with some shorts videos, and we'll see if they will stream, or if streaming is an idea possibly for the future. That might be an idea. And Ghostly Winds always has the the most creative things to say about the Wheel of Doom. And oh, Christiana Kezi, yeah, the Q fam, it might struggle with the search results just for a little while, because when you change the name of your channel, I find that it takes about 2 weeks for everything to kind of settle in the YouTube algorithm. When we think about it, they've got servers all over the world and a lot of things to be done in priority. So when somebody changes their channel name or a piece of content on their channel, it gets kind of pushed, I think, to the not the head of the queue when it comes to things that have to be updated right away. So 2 weeks is usually what I find to improve in search results for just about anything. And then as well, so Spring Meadow Farm and Garden is looking for a better way of living, growing, and learning along the way. In 2015, they sold everything and moved south. In 2017, they purchased 5 acres of raw woodland and started working on it right away. They moved on the land in April. intense than an RV. Yeah, this is the channel I was thinking about. Forgive me, I was wondering about this. I got to remember this because I'm really curious about this idea. Now, I'm not in any position to be running out and buying houses or cottages or anything like that, but I've always had this dream of being able to buy a piece of waterfront property and build a cottage while possibly like living in a, well, not living, but like using a trailer or something like that. Here in Canada, we have all 4 seasons, so you wouldn't be able to live there if you were doing that. Not comfortably anyway, but I know in different parts of the world, especially in the United States, there are many states with warmer climates where you're able to do something like that. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what you're going to do here. They're building a home while they are living in the RV, which is really, really cool if I understand right. So Spring Meadow Farm and Garden is a channel I'm personally looking forward to getting to know and seeing the content from. And then as well, let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We'll take it one channel at a time for now. We just got a few minutes left, and then we're going to go and visit the Stock Explorer for a live stream that they've got coming up. We're so close now. If anybody, I usually don't like to beg or solicit too much, but when we get to towards the end of the stream, we see we're so close with thumbs up. We got 98 right now. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope you will. Outgoing Azzy and James Money 615. It's good to see you both in the house. Thank you for coming in. There's our 99, and hopefully we'll get one more. Willoway Ranch is in the house as well. 357 subscribers. Now they've got an upcoming live stream, so I'm just going to set the notification for that. What I'm recommending to everybody is to set notifications for everything, whether it is a premiere or a live stream, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm. So as well, I'm just going to take your latest video and add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall any farther behind. I'm just going to read the description here. They have a homestead and try to do things to become as self-sufficient as possible. The homestead consists of gardening, foraging, cows, chickens, dogs, canning, building, sawmill, fruit trees, and berries. Forgive me if I missed that one word there. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Foraging. I'm not sure about that word. And then they do sewing and crafts when they have time as well. And they're a husband and wife with a 5-year-old, which is really, really cool. And I'm going to be looking forward to following them on their adventures. Like I said, a lot of the creators coming to us with ranch or farm or homestead channels or gardening and outdoor camping, things like that, seem to have a lot to learn. So I'm looking forward to it. 357 subscribers. Like I said, they're halfway on the road to 400. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. Outgoing Azzy, yes, thank you. Sorry, I did see that post. Actually, I forget if Scratch and PPA brought it to my attention, I think, or it came up, but he often will bring up he'll let me know about things he notices, and that's what I'm talking about when you have friends that, you know, truly have your back and notice things out in the YouTube streets, whether it's here or outside. But I do appreciate what Outgoing Azzy had done, posting a video on Facebook there talking about Superchat. So thank you for that. I think I commented back on it. And then as well, Oracles and Beyond, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I did catch your channel name change today to Sunday Night Crime Time, I think is what you called it, if I'm right. And Oracles and Beyond is Cassie, where you'll get free oracle readings on that channel, particularly in their live streams. But they've started a second channel as well, where they're talking about true crime, which is a huge category in podcasting. But they just renamed the channel to, I believe it's Sunday Night Crime Time. And let me get our raid set up again. Tuber Chat Raid. And this is for heading over to the Stock Explorer, who's got a live stream coming up in a few minutes. We're going to go a couple minutes overtime so they can get their stream started, and then our live redirect will set. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members when you're over there with the Stock Explorer as well. And then That Backyard Life, Here We Go Again crew was in our music channel earlier today, and then as well has come into Superchat. They're a longtime friend, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm just going to grab one of your latest videos. I'm going to grab this above ground pool opening, and I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with you a little bit. But That Backyard Life has been a long-time loyal and dedicated supporter. They're on the road to 900 and doing well. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. And I'm going to rifle through our last few channels right now. And their Sunday Night Crime Time. I got to get them onto the wheel actually because they happen to be a member. And Step by Step Family is coming up right now. And they'll be willing to swap playlists. Now, Oracles and Beyond is the main channel, but with the same creator as Sunday Night Crime Time. And they actually did a simulcast the other day where they ran a stream on 2 different channels, at least 2 different channels. Thank you, the Q fam. So Step by Step Family has 263 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. I'm still getting to know this channel, but I'm just going to take your latest video and put this in my catch-up list. It's great that you're going to be motivating everybody with some fitness as well. They've got a fitness challenge going on, which will be cool to follow. And I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better. Obviously, they're bringing us shorts, videos, and live streams. So all 3 types of content on this channel as well. So let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here. And then thank you, Scratch and PPA. So the Stock Explorer just started their stream. I did pin that link. You can hop over there right now if you'd like. I'm going to race through our last few channels. Sunday Night Crime Time is coming up right now. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. We've still got Love to Travel with Wave and Gloria's Platter on the wheel. We'll go through those channels quickly as well. Sunday Night Crime Time is where we're going to get some true crime discussion and talk with Cassie as well as Molly, and it looks like some other guests as well. And like I said, they simulcasted one of their streams here on another channel. I'll show you that in a second. With 148 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're going to be thinking about. When we look at Oracles and Beyond, we see the main channel from Cassie, and this is where you, more than anything else, can get Oracle readings done. Now, this channel is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including Super Chats and memberships when we get there. They've got 1,700 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther. They do a lot of live streaming, and both Cassie and some of her friends will give free Oracle readings here. There's always a lively conversation in the chat, but this can give you some insight as to what's been going on in life, what has happened right now, and what might be to come. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get Love to Travel with Wave up here. I'm going to drop the link for our raid one more time. And Love to Travel with Wave is another longtime friend of Tuberchat. And then Gloria's Platter will be the last channel that we look at for tonight. Love to Travel with Wave is somebody who bounces in between premieres and live streams, supporting all kinds of other creators, always engaging conversation. They've got almost 1,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I'm just going to set my notification for your premiere, but I see I'm behind with you. I'm just going to take your boot camp video, put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit, make sure I don't fall any farther behind. And then, thank you, Outgoing Azzy. That's very generous of you. I'm out of time for today, so forgive me for the channels that we didn't get to. I'm just going to spin the wheel for fun, but we're going to get Gloria's Platter up here right now. And this creator will probably be live streaming later today. There's the notification for their Saturday Night Live cooking show. They usually use our copyright-free music in the background, which is cool. I appreciate that. Gloria's Platter brings us all 3 types of content in shorts, videos, and live streams, and it's always delicious-looking content on this channel. She also brings us a little bit of extra variety. She gave us our first look at an Amazon grocery store and might bring us for a haul or something else. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. Let's head over and visit the Stock Explorer for a live stream they've got set up. You can keep meeting more friends and family members over there the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.